Hi everyone, welcome to Sense with Singh. This is going to be another review video, so let's start. Right, so a little while ago, Ostens, they approached me to review their samples, and I was very happy to get this set. It's a beautiful looking set, very nicely presented. So we're gonna talk about these. So we have 6 fragrances over here. We have Jasmine Absolute, Cedarwood Heart, Patchouli Heart number 1, Patchouli Heart number 2, Kashmir Velvet, and Rose Oil Esparta. So this the sample box comes with a leaflet that just shows the pictures and a brief introduction of the brand. And so what they're trying to do is to have a one centered ingredient and other ingredients to push that forward. So let's start with the Cedarwood Heart. And it has all the samples are like that. So they're spray samples, they're not dab samples. That's one thing I like about it. And this was created by Alexis Derriere. So let's start with this end. Cedarwood Heart, that away. So this scent has a resinous, sweet, spicy start. It's very nice. It has a woody, creamy backdrop. There's a sandalwood in there. The sandalwood has a dirty, mossy nuance to it, which creates a lot of interest in this scent, I feel. This is not your typical sharp, nose-piercing cedarwood. This has been blended with musk very nicely, as if it's trying to smoothen all the rough edges. So I really like this scent. Next, we are going to try, hang on a second, Kashmir Velvet. So Kashmir Velvet. Sorry, Kashmir Velvet has been created by Sophie Labe. So let's give this a shot. Oh, this is just too good. So this is cedarwood, musk, some sandalwood in there. They have been blended to perfection with this. The musk in here is very good. It's voluminous, it's sweet. This is not too powdery. That's what I like about this scent. Again, I get a little mossy tone from it. Could be that the cedarwood also has the same musk, which has this certain aspect to this, but this is quite nice actually. It's becoming more sweeter, more I would say more sandalwood-like scent. But yeah, I get the Kashmir note being that cozy, sweet, woody scent. But this is good as well. Okay, let's go to Rose Oil Esparta. Rose Oil Esparta has been created by Dominique Ropion. He has created many of the perfumes that I have tried and I have liked his work. So Rose Oil Esparta. Okay, now this is a nice scent, to be honest, but this is not the kind of rose that I like. This is a bit too sweet for me. I get just a softness of green tones in there. Not sharp greens, but just try to make it more dewy, more diffusive in its character. I remember when I tried this on my skin, the performance was excellent. It lasted very well, it projected really well. So that was Rose Oil Esparta. Not my kind of scent, but I definitely see that this kind of rose scents, the sharpness, the sweetness is liked by many. And moving on, let's go to the patchoulis. We have two patchouli scents over here. There's patchouli number 1 and patchouli heart number 2. So we're gonna try these. Let's start with patchouli heart number 1. So patchouli heart number 1 comes from Domitille Merlon Berthier. I am very bad at French, so pardon it. So patchouli number 1. Oh, this is amazing. This is a really good scent. It has a certain citrusy sweetness in the start. There's definitely the resinous green patchouli. This is more leafy in character. Usually the patchoulis can be dark green, they can be off-putting to some people as well, but this patchouli right here is very well done. I also get a certain incensey, ambery kind of a character as it's getting sweeter and it's drying. The citrus aspect has kind of left the building, so this is interesting. This is a very good scent, patchouli number 1. Moving on, we have patchouli number 2, and patchouli number 2 has been created by Sophie Labette. We just tested another of her creations. Let's try this. Okay, now this is that dark, just a hint of boozy patchouli. So I get a nuance of cypriol over here, and it is doing an excellent job giving the patchouli a platform to kind of make it jump, make it bounce, and that is a good tone. I like this. I like this as well. We'll come to the comparison later. Right. So last but definitely not the least, one of the most loved notes in perfumery. So Bruno Jovanovic has created Jasmine Absolute for them, and let's see what this is. Your typical bright luminous patchouli. Sorry, jasmine. I'm still stuck on the patchoulis. I'm sorry, patchouli is one of my love notes. So yeah, but a very bright luminous jasmine over here, like a fresh summer morning. It's slightly cool, but it has enough warmth for the flowers to kind of shine in the garden. So that's your typical slightly green, soft, citrusy, gentle jasmine. So I like it. I remember wearing this. This also projected really well. This lasted very well on the skin. Right. So that was like the first spray, and let's do a recap and how the scents have developed off paper. So Cedarwood Heart was the first one that we went through. I've dropped the sample. This is as I said, this is a non-offensive scent profile, and I really like how this can be worn in the office. It is getting slightly more sharper. I think the other notes have kind of settled down, so this was pretty good. I remember this wearing on my skin as well. I had liked this. Rose oil Esparta, as mentioned, I know people who would like this kind of a rose scent. This is not for me. Patchouli number 1 has become more resinous sweet than it is a patchouli, but nonetheless this is an excellent scent as well, quite unique. I like this. Then we have over here Kashmir Velvet. Yeah, so this is more of a musky sandalwood scent. I get a lot of sandalwood in it, of course. So, but nice nonetheless. If you would ask me if was it like an amazing sandalwood, no, I would not kind of say that. But I see this like on a cool summer evening or a winter day. This would be a very good scent to wear. The projection is very good, especially. well, the protection on all of them was very good. I remember testing them on my skin a couple times, but all of them were really good off the skin. Patchouli number 2 is settled down a little. The darker aspect has, you know, given way to a more user-friendly patchouli and crowd-friendly patchouli. This is comparing patchouli number 1 and comparing patchouli number 2. This is more incensey, this is more ambery, this is more resinous sweet patchouli number 1. Whereas the other one, the patchouli number 2, this has more darker vibe to it as compared to this. But as a standalone scent, this is not as dark as dark patchoulis are. So I see that this has been cleaned out a little bit and given a more mass appeal. So I like this as well. Out of the two, difficult to pick. Anyways, the last but not the least was the Jasmine Absolute. I remember wearing this on the skin, and this one kind of became more, it developed a cooler aspect to it. I don't know if I am able to present that, but this felt, it wasn't a warm, summery patchouli, jasmine, but this was a good, you can say, it was a good, cozy kind of a jasmine. I don't know, I haven't come across jasmine, a note that does that, so that makes this pretty unique. Right, so that was a quick review of the 6 fragrances that I sampled, that I got to sample from Ostens. Very courteous people to deal with. So thank you so much to the brand for sending this sample set. Much obliged. And if you were to ask me to shortlist my favorite, it is very difficult for me to decide between Patchouli number 1 and Cedarwood Heart. Both scents are just amazing. Why I am not going for Patchouli number 2, because I already have very dark patchouli scents, but that doesn't mean that out of the 2 that I'm able to pick it. But still, Patchouli number 1 I like because of its lighter character, more mass appealing character, so I like this better. Patchouli number 2 as a standalone, again, is a gorgeous scent, but so it looks like I'm confused between patchoulis and the cedarwood. Can't decide between the 3. So those are my top 3. At first place, all these 3. Then I would recommend the jasmine, the Kashmir, and then the rose oil. So that would be my hierarchy for them. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I have piqued your interest in any of these, and I hope you can get to sample their work. There's excellent quality in there. I love how the presentation of the bottle is just simplistic, and I can show you this to you. Like, look at that. It's just a very classy, simple glass presentation, very tidy. I like that. It doesn't have to be flashy all the time, you know, but if you got the good juice, I don't mind the bottle. Anyways, so thank you once again for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one real soon.